season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Yellow! Hey, check! Attack! Chopper!
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds. Hey, 15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Mahomes now on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Yellow! Hey, 57! It's just me and you. Bravo! Let's 57's right. You remember me?
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watch one. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. 57. 3.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
That's trash. Here we go. Run the mic. Watch one.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Take it.
Now Mahomes. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
57. Let's go, D. Check 99. Check 99. Hey, check Mike. My side.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Butker able to put this one through. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action now. Brissett. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Brissett sets to throw it, and that will be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. And he locates Luke Wilson. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the Chiefs' 37-yard line.
Brissett again. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First down, Brissett. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Brissett. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. 12 yards there and a first down. They'll run with Lindsey. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Philip Lindsey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
And that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
57. Mike, 57. Woo-hoo! Kill, exit. Hey, turn it out. 57 to Mike. 59.
Mahomes now to throw. It's Hill, complete. 22 yards there, a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Mahomes now on first down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes flush to his right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So Mike's number one. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. Watkins, the intended receiver.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here we
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Phillip Lindsay with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on first and 10.
So Mike's number one. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Roberts. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 22. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Now here's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Alert 3. Yellow. Motion. Alpha. Here we go. Watch one. Pick me up.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
15. Check 24. Wow. I got it. So Mike's number one. Right side.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Off the play fake, here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. On play action, Brissett. Being chased out left. He's going to let this go. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, That's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Yellow,
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking long for his tight end read. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
43. Check. Rip left. Wide. Get inside.
And again, it's Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are in.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense. Yellow. Check 9. Check 52. Yellow.
Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. Jordan Reed has it. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
15.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right, and he finds the tight end, Reed. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They run it again with Hill. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They keep it with Barkley on first down. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Show it up. Show it up. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Into the secondary again. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On 3rd down, Richard. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
First down, Raiders.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Here's Lindsey. And an alley to run. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6. Another run by Lindsey. Oh, now Lindsey lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. Acott's right sideline. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsey. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They go play action with Brissett. He's going to go for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Here we go now as they will again try for 2. To throw is Brissett. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Watch the ship. Yellow. Hey, 43. Check. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
On first down, Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 51 yards. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4.
Check 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Switch. Check 24.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Maurice Hurst able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Second and goal at the 14-yard line.
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Our time. It's our time.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on third and goal. Now Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
It's fourth and goal.
Yellow. 57. Mike, 57. What's that? 57's the mic.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal.
Don't be scared of it. Hey, 15. 57's the mic.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Roberts got it. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
He's got daylight. He's at the 30. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 76 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Kill.
Richard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, here's Lindsey. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Check, nickel. Check.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Phillip Lindsey with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And now once again, the Raiders are going to go for 2. Lindsey going to try and run it in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Up. Now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Watch the whip. Yellow. 57's right. Scene 6. 57.
Mahomes now to throw, eluding the pressure right. And this one complete to Reed. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Check. Lucky. Girl, 15. Kill. Slam.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on fourth down? Mahomes going to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Mike spot 4.
Brissett now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So this one...